Hello, good morning. It's good morning here. Welcome back. Today, I want to talk about how to become your own psychic because there is nothing and no one outside of you who has the power to tell you about the story of your life. Only you can do that. And that's what I want to talk about today. So stick around. My name is Hedley Derenzie. I am a qualified life coach, adult educator, and author. I'm also super passionate about the amazing teachings of the Law of Assumption as originally taught by the wonderful Neville Goddard. It is the stories we tell that create our life. So if you want to change your life, you have to change the story. And if you want to create an amazing life, then you need to know how to tell amazing stories. And that's why I'm here, because I love storytelling. I am a storyteller. I'm working on telling myself better stories, and I want to help you to do the same. If you would like more support, I am available for one-on-one coaching and also email coaching. And you can also stay connected on my socials on Instagram. All those details are in the box below. So today I'm talking about how to become your own psychic. And where I got the inspiration for this topic was I was talking to a girlfriend of mine, and she was talking about a friend of hers who goes to see psychics. So she's single and she wants to find love. And so she goes to these psychics who then tell her, yes, you're going to find love and blah, blah, blah. But then nothing happens and she stays single. So I just wanted to, I was thinking, why doesn't she just tell herself the story? Why doesn't she create the story for herself rather than going to these people and looking for them to tell her the story that she wants to experience and then not experiencing it and getting all disappointed and kind of going outside of herself again. So before I go there, I do want to say there is nothing wrong with psychics. There's nothing wrong with anything. Like if you're somebody who likes to go to psychics because it makes you feel better and you get a sense of peace and comfort and it works for you, awesome. We're all doing our best in life and we're all doing our best to get through in a way that serves us in the best way. And for some people, going to psychics is a really positive experience. And also there are some wonderful psychics who can read energy and reflect that back. And that's probably the one thing to remember in this, is that consciousness is the one and only reality. So, and everyone is just reflecting back the quality of our consciousness. So psychics, and especially the good ones, all they are doing is reading your consciousness that you're pushing out, and they are reflecting that back to you. You can go to a psychic and have them reflect back your consciousness, or you can look at your reality and ask yourself the question, what is the quality of my consciousness in this particular area of my life? And then just change the story. That's literally all we need to do. We're not changing reality, we're changing consciousness, and then reality reflects that back. So a psychic is just somebody outside of yourself who is reflecting back your consciousness. So so there's nothing wrong with going to see a psychic, absolutely. If that makes you feel better, awesome, go do it, knock yourself out. However, the point that I want to make with this is no one and nothing has power over you that is outside of you. Your consciousness is the manifester of your reality. So whatever is in your consciousness will get reflected back in your 3D reality. That's how it works. A psychic is just another reflection of consciousness. And so if you do go to psychics, just maybe keep that in mind, because they are simply reflecting that back. And if they are telling you a story and then that's not coming true, well, one, if they're telling you a story, that's just a reflection of what's all in your consciousness, and maybe that's that you want to find love and that you will find love. But then if you're not finding love, there's a story in there, most likely in the subconscious, most likely around unworthiness, unlovability, that just needs to change, because you are the creator of your reality through your consciousness, through your imagination. That's how this thing works. I used to go to psychics myself. I used to, before I knew about all of this and being the creator of my reality and having the power of my consciousness or choice around the consciousness and what I choose to focus on, I would be in, I'd find myself in a situation like where I'm not feeling that great about life. I'm feeling directionless or purposeless or whatever. And I'd think, okay, I need to go and see somebody who can kind of maybe give me some hope. I remember this one guy that I went to see. He was, I was in a really I remember being in a really low point in my life, and I went to see this guy. I'd seen he'd written a book, and I booked a session. Oh my God, it was almost comical. He was so negative. Yes, that's a reflection of me at that point in my life. I get that now. I didn't at the time. But the beautiful gift in that moment was just I am not giving my power away again. And that's the risk when you go and see psychics from a place of lack, is that you're handing your power that lies in your hands to this person who's only ever going to reflect back the quality of your consciousness. Even if you give them the power, they still don't have the power over you. You are always the creator of your reality, whether you know it or not. So you want to know it and you want to own it, and know that if there's something in your life you want to create, go within, shift your consciousness, and stick with it and persist with it until that consciousness gets reflected back in your reality. And that's, I guess, the message that I want to share with my friend's friend, is that your power lies in your imagination. It is not in your reality. So if you want to be in a relationship, in a beautiful, loving relationship, then become your own psychic. Have a session with yourself where you are saying to yourself, I see a beautiful, loving relationship with myself. I see a beautiful, loving relationship with a beautiful man, woman, whoever your preference is in terms of gender. I see myself in this beautiful, loving relationship. I see this person showing up in the most amazing way. I see myself receiving flowers. I see myself being pursued by this person. I see myself feeling loved and special and wanted. And I see this person showing up and texting and contacting me and saying all these beautiful things to me. I like literally paint the picture that you want to see for yourself. That's the power of your imagination, and that's what creates reality, is by shifting into a new state of consciousness, into a consciousness of beautiful partnership and relationship and love. That's the consciousness that's going to get reflected back in your reality, not the story where you go to these psychics and they say, yeah, you're going to find love, and then you come back and you don't. That's just a story that's playing out. And if that's happened a number of times, then you've got that narrative. So it's all consciousness. All creation, all experience comes from consciousness, and we do that with the power of our imagination. That is our true power. That is the source of our reality, and we want to use it more wisely. We don't want to hand it over to this person unless it's for, just to, we know what we're doing and we're aware of it and it makes us feel better and it feel good. Great. But if we're going to these psychics from a place of lack or desperation or wanting something that we don't have, that's not the consciousness that's going to get us that thing. That's the consciousness that's going to keep us in our singleness, because we're coming from a place of lack when we're going to these people. Become your own psychic. Paint the picture that you want this person to reflect back to you. So whatever it is you want this psychic to say to you, I see abundance of money. I see a check in the mail with lots of zeros. I see a job promotion. I see this beautiful new home. Oh my gosh. Paint the picture for yourself. Become the psychic. Use your imagination. See it for yourself. Don't go to somebody else and ask them to see it for you. Take responsibility for your consciousness. See it for yourself. Create it for yourself. Get into the state of it yourself. And then hold that vision, hold that consciousness, persist with it in the face of opposition, as in the face of your reality, your 3D that hasn't quite caught up yet. For something to show up, we have to have that consciousness already embedded in our being. It has to be who we are, and then reality just reflects that back. Reality is always reflecting back who we are. So if we believe we're single, reality will reflect that back. If we believe we are loved, wanted, worthy, chosen, and adored, reality will reflect that back. That's how it works. It is so impersonal, and there is nothing and no one outside of you that can do that for you. Only you can do that. Perhaps a psychic can help get you there if they're really good, but ultimately the power lies in our hands, and that's where we want to use it and be more conscious with it, and protect it, love it, commit to it. It's ours. It's beautiful. It's our beautiful human imagination, as Neville would say. So we want to use it to our advantage and to help create what it is that we want to experience in our life. So that's all I wanted to share with you. Be your own psychic. We all have the same power. We can all do it. It's in the power of our imagination. It's awesome. If you liked this video, feel free to share with family and friends. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to do that too. And I will look forward to seeing you next time.